Hi, how is everyone? Hmm. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing well. All right, I'm your favorite storyteller, and I just want to, I want us to catch up on our weekly gist. I made a commitment that I will always show up. So this evening, because the business doesn't open early on Mondays, so which affords us the privilege to, have some rest time and also, you know, you know, go sort some things like in preparation. And guess what? We had a stop over at the mechanic workshop with my husband. And while I was in the car, my son was taking a nap. So I decided to just rest my head and just, maybe just get like some 2 minutes time out too. Then I noticed this young man going back and forth around my car. So it kind of unsettles me. So I began to look. And by the time he turned his back, then I saw that he had a gun. Come on. He had a gun. So the nap I intended to take, trust me, quickly disappeared. So I began to watch out for him and found out that he also came to the mechanic workshop and he was just going about. The tip of the gun is out. He was wearing this sweatshirt, so that was resting on top of it. So know that he has the intention of hiding it. It just was just there. So I became unsettled and I chatted my husband. I said, "Can you?" Because he went inside. So I chatted him, "Come out, come out. Someone has a gun." I wasn't really freaking out, but I just wasn't comfortable, And I noticed there were two guys that saw him. They gave him this look, and by the time I look up, these two guys were nowhere to be found too. Maybe in a way, everyone had taken cover. Not because it is new around here. I mean, people had guns, but I don't think New York is an open carrying state for guns. So me saying that, I just wasn't comfortable. So my husband came out and then said, "Oh, why are you surprised? I thought you wanted to move to Pennsylvania." I said, "No, that's not on my bucket list anymore." And it is the rate at which this thing is being done by people, by young people. Maybe he's a police officer, maybe he's something. But I'm just like, come on, you don't come out to the open. God forbid there's some kind of arguments. And like I was telling my friend the other day, I said, back home, we can look at people fighting. You can get involved in the sense that trying to separate them to stop them from fighting, or you can just hang around. Hi. Where? A Mazda? Yes. Not the Mazda, no, the Mercedes. The Mercedes. Mhm. You know, like I said, we can just get involved, separate them from fighting, or sometimes just fold your hands and watch. But in this case in America, no, 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 no. When you see people fighting, my dear, take cover. Run. Like, run, run, run. I've seen it where two people had an argument about a parking space, and before you knew it, the other guy went into his car in an attempt to bring out a gun. The other lady also went into his car trunk to do the same thing. So when we saw that, we just quickly closed the restaurant door for the whole tension to dissipate. I thought there's some kind of gun control, but it seems to be going out of hands. That is because, in my own opinion, the perspective is not just right. The priorities is not just right. We focus attention on things like, oh, this is people like that, these people are, equal, these people like that. But the things that is literally killing us, if you are age 14, if you are age 16, you cannot buy tobacco, you cannot buy alcohol, you cannot buy certain things. But at age 10, at age 5, I can give my son a birthday gift of a gun. And we're not doing anything about it. And I come to think of it this time, like I said, when I saw that guy with it kind of unsettles me. It really, really, really unsettled me. Guns with kids and everything. And I'm happy at some point because my 5-year-old wasn't with me because he asked a lot of questions. Then if he sees if he had seen that, he would ask, "Oh, mommy, why is he having a gun? Mommy, why is he doing this?" Because we now made it look like everybody has to have a gun to protect ourselves. Meanwhile, we need to apply some level of sanity. The other day, I think that was around, this is October, that should be around June, I can't remember, but it's not quite long ago. My husband and I had attended this Labor Day parade, and we had fun, we get all the street food, we want the kids to see how it is done and everything. And we left because we have to come and open the business. And barely 2 hours after we left, I don't watch the news because everything seems to be plagued with bad news, shooting, kidnapping, stabbing. Yeah. So I don't want to fill my head. I don't want to carry that kind of energy around me. So what I look out for is that which is good, is that which is profitable to me, is that which would, pump up my spirit and put me in a high spirit and ready to face it, not some kind of fear. And barely 2 hours after we left that particular location, there were shootings. People were killed. It was a parade. It was for everyone to attend. But some crazy people decided to have a shootout. All in the name of having a gun. And yet we don't want to do anything about it. I mean, I pray we're all safe. I pray we're all good. I know there are states that are open carrying, but not my New York. Come on. Every day you hear this old blah blah blah, this person got shot, this woman got shot, this woman got shot. When we have quite a number of crazy people and nobody is paying attention, how do you go around brandishing guns? That is a no. Government needs to look into that. It's very crucial. We all want to be safe. Even if the guy, I wish I could talk to him, but trust me, with what I saw, I couldn't have. It is here in America that we say, oh, it takes a village, it takes this. But when a child is being kidnapped, trust me, people tend to look away. I saw a skit in Manhattan the other day, whereby the guy said, "Oh, I thought they said it takes a village," and that was his caption. He now pick up random videos of how children were being taken. I mean, where passers-by were just, everybody was just minding their business. God forbid there's anything before the police come, people kind of like mind their business. Nobody wants to get involved. How do we have a safe country? How do we have a safe home? How do we have a safe family when we don't put a check, when there are no morals, values, when our values is being eroded with policy system? That's why I said it's against the families, against the home, and the authority. That's all I see. Power can be abused. If I have a gun and I get into an argument with you, it will take an extra caution on my part. It will take an extra caution on my part not to like say, okay, you know what? But here we find ourselves. Maybe someday we will get these things right. But you and I out there, we will be safe. We will be careful. We will be protected by God. And we also hope that we will not be victims of these random shootings. If we don't take any protective measures, if government don't put a check to all of these things, it is easy to say, oh, it will never be me. I pray it is not you. I pray it is not me. Okay? But it could be anyone if measures are not put in place. Now it's time to go back to business, guys. I have to go. The business is about to open. It promises to be an amazing day. Thank you so much. And do have a fantastic week. It's election week and it's going to be all this more. Go out and vote. Don't stay on the internet judging people, fighting people, arguing with people. No. It's your fundamental human right. So go out and do the needful. We can have our support for different candidates and still not be enemies. Okay? We can disagree and not be disagreeable. All right? The country would remain. You and I will remain. Okay? And God bless you. God bless the United States of America. Bye. See you again. Bye.